It's Rose Michelle here. Welcome if you're new. Welcome back if you've been watching. If you're new, you need to stay for a while. Okay? Go ahead, hit that subscribe button. Turn your post notifications on. I was about to start getting ready for my, for my night, or whatever the case may be. And I was like, let me get ready with me. And typically, I start getting ready pretty early because it takes me a long time to get ready. So I was like, I could actually take my time, film, talk to you guys, the whole nine. So I'm like, let me get ready with me. So here we are. We got so much to talk about. We got so much to catch up on. It feels good to have a video that's like not super structured. But with this one, I get to have a little fun. I get to talk. Y'all know I love to talk. Okay? So yeah, we're gonna get started. Everything that I'm using, I already used in all my other makeup tutorials. Like, this is like my everyday makeup routine. I don't switch it up unless it's something to switch up. So everything will be listed in the description down below if you want to see what I'm using. I'm not going to be telling you guys what I'm using per se, but it will be listed as far as like primer, concealers, everything that I'm using will be listed. But oh yeah, and you guys know I do my eyebrows off camera because I can't do my eyebrows on camera. It never comes out right for me when I do it on camera, so I just don't. But I do want to dedicate a video to eyebrows in particular for you guys, because I feel like you guys might want to see that. I don't know, you know what I'm saying? I definitely don't do my eyebrows the same way that I used to do them. I use way less product. I naturally have dark eyebrow hairs, so I just fill in the areas that are not as full. And then I conceal, and I use a little bit of concealer. So yeah, I got a whole routine, honey. We are about to step into the new year. What's the vibe for the new year? It's like, what are we letting go of? I know everybody has like New Year's resolutions that they only stick to for like the first month and then they be over it. But what are the girls sticking to? Fellas, chime in as well. What are we doing? The fuck was that? Some just put some on my face. Like, that is not acceptable. Already we messing up. Okay, so I just wanted to give you guys an update of like my year. You guys know how much I just love working on like my mental and all that good stuff. I just want to give you guys an update on everything, what's been going on, what's been tea. Okay. Like, it was so much going on. But to say the least, and I mean this in all humbleness, like respectfully but disrespectfully if you need it to be taken that way. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm Rose Michelle, and that's just that on that. It's very much in full effect. Don't sleep on me. Don't sleep on me. Wake up. Wake yourself. Wake yourself, okay? Wake yourself up. And I feel like I'm feeling way more confident, way more happy, way more in tune with myself. I still wake up some days and I forget like what it took to get here, But sometimes, that's why it's always good to self-reflect where you've been and where you're going, who you are, or where you came from. And I feel like anytime that I wake up and I forget, like, oh no, I put in work. Like, I mean, when I say I put in work, I put in work. And I know it may not be visible to some people, and it's not meant to be visible to some people. I kind of documented a little bit of it. Well, I documented a lot, But I plan on doing something with that footage later on in life. So I kind of just do bits and pieces. It's just like I work hard. You know what I'm saying? I'm working and I'm working on me. And when I say I'm working on me, I'm working on the brand Rose Michelle. Because Rose Michelle is a brand. Okay? And I'm working tirelessly. My focus. This week alone, I've been going to sleep at like 6 a.m. And I've been waking up at 8 a.m. Because just because I'm tired, the world doesn't stop. Okay? Just because I didn't sleep 8 hours, somebody else is getting whatever I was working towards just because they were up. I've been up. I've been working, I've been sleeping less. I'm trying to cover up these bags. And I'm still enjoying life. Like, I'm still trying to go out, be with my friends and stuff, my family, and still maintain a social life. Because you have a short amount of time to be young, and you have forever to be old. Okay? So, I'm just trying to, soak up my youthful years and really just have fun while still working hard. I just want to find a healthy balance of working hard and still enjoying myself. And it has been hard, trust me. It hasn't been easy, but nothing in life is easy that you want. Nothing in life that you truly want will ever come easy. You're going to lose sleep. You're going to lose people. You're going to lose energy. You're going to lose a lot trying to get to where you want to be. And those are just the sacrifices that you have to make. But you have to go into it willing and ready to make sacrifices. And it's not going to be the easiest sacrifices at all. But if you want it, you're going to make it happen. And so I've just been, making my little necessary sacrifices and stuff like that. I feel like this year, mentally, the space that I'm at, I don't have time to waste. Like, I feel like before I had time to waste, and that was with everything, with dating, with, finding my place in life. I just had time to waste. To just, have my head in the clouds, move like freely, no direction, just doing what I want to do. You know what I'm saying? And that's cool when you're young, because that's kind of how it works when you're young. You just have no worries. You're just moving carefree. And you should move that way to a certain extent. Like, you can't be like, you can't just be doing stupid stuff. But I just realized that I don't have time to waste, even when it comes to dating. One thing that I'm not giving up this time around when it comes to dating is my time. I won't give it away so freely. I don't have time. And it sounds harsh because I know some people are probably like, what do you mean? And it's like, time is one thing that I can never get back. I can give you $30 and I can go and make $30 like that. But if I give you 30 minutes, there's nothing I can do in life to give me back those 30 minutes. So if I'm going to give you my time, it's for something. We're working towards something. And one thing, as I get older, I'm like, no, I'm not dating. Before, when I was dating, I was just dating for fun, if I'm being honest. Like, if it ended up in marriage, it ended up in marriage. But I wasn't thinking about marriage. But I'm thinking about life partnership, if that makes sense. Because you can be married with someone, but that's not your life partner. Right now, I'm working on finding a life partner. We go through life together. Whatever journey or roads we may have to take, we go through that together. Because it's a lot of people that get married, and I'm sure we see it on the internet. It's a lot of people that get married and they don't stay married for long because that's not their life partner. that was just their partner in that season. I'm not looking for seasonal growth. I'm looking for long-term growth. When I see myself with a partner, I see myself having someone with respect, patience, love, and of course every day somebody might lack something and you might have to put in that extra. But I know, like, if the roles were reversed, they would put in the same amount. So it's like, with time, I don't want to give time to unnecessary relationships. And that's with friendship, intimate relationships, business relationships, all across the board. I don't want to give my time unnecessarily. You know what I'm saying? It has to be something that goes with it. I have to be getting something from it in order for it to feel like an equal exchange. So that's where I'm at. So if I answer the phone or I respond to you, or I don't know, I talk to you on a daily basis, even if it's not on a daily basis, weekly, 2-day basis, it really just doesn't matter. But the fact that I'm giving you my time should say enough, because that's one thing that I'm not open to just giving to anyone. I'm not open to just giving my time away. I'm sorry, it might sound harsh. I know I let some people down this year. They be like, Rose, Rose, how come you don't answer the phone? Rose, how come you don't do this? And it's like, cause what do you do for me outside of that? Outside of I'm not saying it's a bad thing to have, you know, it's a bad thing to have like conversation with people, even if it's just regular conversation in general. I'm not saying it's a bad thing, of course not, but it's something that I'll do at my leisure. Like it's not like it's not on my list of things to do every day. To converse with you about nothing, you know? So that's why you're calling me and you wonder why I didn't pick up the phone. I'm so sorry, but it's just not on my list of things to do. To just talk about random shit, I don't really care for that. It doesn't really tickle my fancy. And you talking to me about niggas you think I have. How about you ask me what projects I'm working on? How about you ask me what do I need to improve my content? How about you ask me what do I know about investing? How about you ask me what's my goal for this month? How about you ask me something like that? You asking me how many niggas are DMing me every day? It's giving me high school. You know what I'm saying? You know how you on the phone with a guy and he like, I know the niggas be on your body and da da da. Yes, they are. They are. Did you want me to say no? Did you want me to tell you that, oh no, there's no niggas that DM me? They do. They do. What are you doing to stand out? What are you doing? Oh, nothing? Asking about them? That's why you only get a reply when I literally have nothing better to do. And I'm not speaking on where I'm at currently. I'm just speaking like in general. Okay. Let's clear that up. Let's add that in there. Okay. So I felt like for a minute, those were the type of, you know, like energy that men were on. And granted, if we just started talking, you know, we're on a get to know you basis. But I feel like, yeah, we're on a get to know you kind of basis. But what does niggas DMing me have to do with you getting to know me? You want me to tell you what type of niggas that DM me? What type of niggas I attract? Clearly, we can't go based off of that. Because anybody slides in your DMs. Whether they think that they should be with you or not, they gonna shoot their shot. So that's not a good way to get to know me. What's next? I just feel like at this point, I need something. You gotta offer me something for you to get like a conversation out of me. If you wondering like, yo, why is she never like, why haven't I made it past the DMs? Or why she keep playing? It's because you're just like everybody else. And I'm not into that. I'm not into that. You know what I'm saying? I got a type. I have a type. I like a real like bossy kind of guy. You know what I'm saying? Real alpha male. Real like driven. Real. You feel me? Like I like a real like kind of guy. If that makes any sense. Real masculine. You know what I'm saying? Real masculine, but still can be like, but still can emotionally connect with me. I just know him when I see him. You know what I'm saying? It's like one of those things that I don't know how to explain it, but I just know him when I see him. Like, oh yeah, you my type. You my cup of tea. I ain't gonna front. You know what I'm saying? You just the way I like my tea. So, that's my type. And when you're a boss, you ain't worrying about other niggas. When you're, here it is. When you're a boss, you're not worrying about other guys. You're worrying about yourself. You're not worrying about what these niggas can or cannot provide, because you know you. You know what I'm saying? You walk in the building, you know you. And not on some like being cocky or arrogant, but on some like, no, like, I'm him. You know what I'm saying? And I can appreciate that. I can appreciate that. Like, wait, what? What did you say? Huh? You him? Oh yeah, I gotta see what that's about. Yeah. But if you worrying about other stuff that don't concern you, that's where I get like turned off. That's where it's like, oh wait, what? You worried about shit that don't concern you. If I'm your girlfriend, that's different. You can ask me, you know, these types of questions because I'm your girlfriend. But if I'm not your girlfriend, what are you worrying about that for? You losing sleep over some niggas in the DMs? That's weird. But yeah, I'm looking for somebody that makes me gentle. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm always so like, what are you talking about? Like, excuse me? Come again? What? And you gonna do what? You feel me? So I need somebody that's gonna make me like, well, I don't like that. The nigga that gets me, that's having me like this all day, twisting my hair, thinking about him. You the goat. You the goat. You the goat. I can't even, I could never front on you. I could never. But yeah, that's what I'm looking for. I'm just looking for a guy that just brings out my, you know, feminine side. Just makes me not be so like rough and defensive. Cause I'm always like, who are you talking to? I'll be ready. You know one person that be ready for you to say something? That's me. I'm always ready for you to say something. Like, huh? Oh, cause I've been waiting. Let's talk about it now. What? Oh, okay, let's talk about it. That's how you feeling? Bet. I'll be waiting for a nigga like, huh? You didn't say what? Dis-le encore. M'attendez. Et ça me pensait, huh? Okay. Mas eu dei um bagay. Y'all, this little triangular thing, Best thing ever. But yeah, y'all. Yeah. You feel me? I want to be with a nigga that's like, you can get the biggest Chanel back in the store if you want. Like, nah, y'all, just be talking shit. Ladies, don't be with a nigga that, don't be with a man who is just unavailable in every way. Like, you can't call that man for nothing. Every way that you can think of, you cannot rely on that man. Of course, as a female, you should, first of all, let's start off with this. I don't want to be with a man who doesn't want me to grow at my full potential. So that means financially, spiritually, emotionally, physically growing, you know, working out, all of that stuff. I don't want to be with anybody who stops me from, you know, progressing at my full potential. He should want me to be a girl boss. He should want me to have multiple titles next to my name. Not just his wife, not just his partner, but a CEO. All of this, you know what I'm saying? You want to make sure that that man is able to put you in positions to win. Even if it's not physically. He may not have like certain type of connects or whatever the case may be, but if he's pushing you, if he's speaking life into you, he's motivating you, he's encouraging you, he's holding you accountable, then there's no room that you won't be in. There's nothing that you won't touch that you don't want to touch. So no matter what it is, no matter how far it may seem, if you have someone by your side who is capable, who is confident enough, that's a person that you should want as a life partner. And not to mention, you don't want to be with a man who just watches you struggle, who does not help in any way. And when I say struggle, I mean all across the board. I'm not struggling emotionally. If emotionally you don't have the maturity to connect with me, and I feel like I'm lacking in that area, meaning I'm lacking in that area with you. Emotionally, I'm going through something, but I can't express it to you because you lack the maturity to connect with me. Here's the door. If I'm in a situation and I'm struggling financially, but you're not looking for ways to help fix the situation, you're kind of just looking at me like, damn, here's the door. If spiritually, I feel like I'm not praying enough and you don't pray, here's the door. It's like I'm not going back and forth with anybody who doesn't add to me in no way, shape, or form. Like, you ever be, I don't know how to say what I want to say without getting myself in trouble. So I don't know what to do right now. We're just going to can that conversation. We're going to toss that one. You know what I'm saying? We can't really talk about that one. That one is just, it's just, I'm going to talk to y'all with nobody listening, okay? When nobody listening, that's when I'm going to talk to y'all. I'm going to let y'all know it's tea. Right now, they listening. They listening. And I'm not trying to get in trouble. I'm not trying to get in trouble. So, I'm going to just shut my mouth. And I'm not going to say too much. Certain things you gotta just keep to yourself, you know what I'm saying? You can't really talk about it. This is one of those things that I really can't talk about. Y'all, I'm like so hungry, but I'm actually about to use this one. I kind of grew a liking for this one that I was using because it's just like one motion. Like it's like, feel me? And just like that, it's equally distributed and blended out. I want to tell y'all about what happened to me last week. So I went to this new girl to do my sewing because I needed to get my sewing done, and the girl who usually does my sewing, she was going on vacation and she couldn't book with me because she was going on vacation. So somebody recommended somebody else. It was very like last minute. I usually book with my sewing girl last minute because I know like she'll squeeze me in. But she was like, girl, you should have told me this like 3 days ago because then I would have like squeezed you on the day before. But da-da-da. You know, she had a lot to say. But I ain't mad, you know what I'm saying? Everybody's supposed to have a life. I just wish she didn't have a life around the time that I needed her. But that would be selfish, so. So I'm like, okay, cool. So I booked with somebody else because it was like pretty late. It was pretty late and I'm like, I need my sewing done. So I booked with somebody else. If you know me, you know I don't play about my hair. I do not play about my hair. I went to this new girl. Somebody recommended her. Shit was cool. So I went to her. I sat down in her chair and I told her I want a very natural looking sewing. Mind you, with my usual sewing girl, the first time I sat in her chair, all I had to say was I wanted to look natural. And she knew what I was talking about. And I feel like she spoiled me in that way because now I feel like when I sit in people's chair, I don't gotta say too much. I could just say that and people use like common sense and, you know, give me a natural sewing. She did me dirty. She did me dirty. So I sat in her chair. She started braiding me up. And the way that she started braiding up my hair, in my head, I'm like, this is not how my girl braids my hair. But every hairstylist have their own technique. And I can't tell you how to do your job. Hold on, let me do this. Oh my gosh, this shit is crooked. When I sat down, she started braiding me up a certain way. It didn't make sense to me. I couldn't see. She's braiding me up and she does it where it's like, I don't know how to explain it. Like she's braiding it in like a circle on this side and then it's like circular on this side, right? So I'm like, this bitch is trying to give me devil horns. Like, what are you doing? Like, it's bulgy as hell up here because my hair is thick and you're braiding it up here after I told you I want it to sit flat. First red flag, you feel me? But I feel like I said, she might impress me. You know, it might come out sleek and all of that stuff. So I'm like, do your thing, honey. I ain't here to tell you how to do your job. That's what I can't see. So she gets the sewing on the hair, right? So the hair is done, everything's straightened, and I feel the two lumps. Mind you, the lumps are up here and I feel it. Like I feel the lumps. When she's like pushing my hair down like this, I feel the lumps. So she turns me around, she's like, you're done. She turns me around and I look in the mirror and tell me why. It was like flat, big ass lump, flat. And I was like, we gotta take this down. She was like, she saw the look on my face and my facial expression does not lie. You're gonna know if I don't like something. I'm working on that. You know what I'm saying? I'm working on that. I have a poker face, Rose. But in that moment, I just couldn't fake the funk. So I seen it and I was like, and then I looked at her, and then the other girl, it was another lady who was doing a ponytail. And she looked up, and I looked at her, and I'm like, I had to look hear her to find out if I was tripping. You know what I'm saying? Because she was here for the whole process. So I needed to know, am I tripping right now? Is it me? Did I say something wrong? Like, I thought I told the bitch I wanted a sleek, natural sewing. Emphasis on sleek and natural. You know what I'm saying? So I looked at her and I was like, we gotta take this down. I don't like it. I was like, I don't like it. It looks like I have lumps in my head. For all of that, I could have just worn my natural hair. Like, what are you doing? So she's like, oh, cause you said you wanted a natural sewing, so I thought you wanted to put in a ponytail. I was like, when did I tell you that I wanted to put it in a ponytail? I told you I wanted it to sit flat. For all I care, it don't ever gotta go in a ponytail. For as long as this sewing is in. Just put that motherfucker in. So she takes it down, and literally I had to instruct her on how to braid my hair. So I'm like, I instructed her on how to braid my hair. I stopped doing all this stuff. That's how frustrated I still get having this conversation. And I'm about to tell y'all where this conversation leads and why I'm even more upset months later. So she, you know, she was nice about it though. She didn't catch an attitude. I didn't catch an attitude with her. I just told her straight up, I don't like it. And I needed it for like a specific occasion. So it wasn't something, because normally I would just bite the bullet, pay her, take that shit out, and never go to her again. It's like, whatever. But because I needed this, oh no, you're gonna do it right. Plain and simple. Because nothing that I asked you is hard to do. So she takes it down, she braids me up. I instruct her on how to braid my hair so that it looks the way I want it to look, you know? And she did it. I paid her her money, got out of her chair, never going to her again, you know? But I appreciate how nice she was. She was definitely a good sport about it. And, you know, she ain't really make a big fuss, because I feel like some hairstylists, they could get like that. So but I was ready. I was like, I'm waiting for this bitch to say something, because I hate my hair. I hate it. I'm waiting for you to say something to me. Because no, you didn't. Everybody looking like, yeah, that you tried it. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, if you can't deal with multiple hair textures, put that shit, y'all put everything else in the description box but the shit that you can't do. They're talking about don't bring friends. Make sure you cash out your deposit. $15 extra if you're late. $15 if your hair is super short. $15 extra if you want me to blow dry it. $15 extra if you need me to wash it. $15 extra if you need me to do this. $15 extra if you need me to. Y'all do all of that, but put in your bio, oh, deduction of $15 if I start your hair late. Because if you book me for 1:30, I need to be in your chair at 1:30 if I'm on time. Since we charge and take $15 off, because you're late. I got shit to do too. I got stuff to do. Okay? You're late. Y'all put everything else, everything under the sun, but that. Oh, take away $15 if I don't know how to work with your hair texture. Sorry for wasting your time. $15 extra if you gotta instruct me on something that I'm getting paid to do on how to do it. You didn't watch a tutorial before I came? YouTube got everything on it. You ain't watch it?
The king, you know it. King already, you know it. Top everything, you know it. King already, you know it. My body so on a king body. Body gon' shine, bling bling body.
Alright you guys, so I have to end the video here. Because I just looked at my phone, honey, and I have 20 minutes to get dressed. And I do not know what I'm wearing. So that's the tough thing. Luckily, I didn't do any eyeshadow, so I don't really have to, like, you know, make my makeup make sense with my outfit. So I'm going to, yeah, I'm gonna go and get dressed, and I will see you guys in my next video. I love you guys so much. If you made it to the end of the video, thank you so much for watching. You are truly, truly, truly appreciated. If you're rocking with me, make sure you drop a heart in the comment section so I know that you stopped by, okay? And yeah, I will see you in the next video. I love you so much. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Turn your post notifications on, and make sure you share this video with a friend. Don't be selfish, okay? All right, and I will see you in the next video. It's gonna be very, very soon. I got some packages. I got more content to shoot. I'm very, very busy right now. I got a lot to do. So you guys will see me sooner than you think, okay? So just be a little patient. I love you, and I'll see you later. I'll see you in the next video. Mwah.